Hi there. Now, if I could encourage you to explore one thing, it would be your own heart-based wisdom. Yes, your very own heart-based wisdom. Now, why? The reasons are heightened creativity, yes, wisdom, insights, and for some, even flashes of genius. And I suspect that people like Einstein, Sir Isaac Newton, Tesla, and so many others realized that they needed some quiet time, even if they didn't fully understand that many of the insights, much of the wisdom, that so much of their genius came via their heart. Now, our education systems are extremely useful. Language is extremely useful. But they are both limited. It doesn't matter how vast they seem, they are in real terms limited. For instance, how many thoughts can you hold at one time? Realistically, it's only one. Statistically, they talk about holding the numbers in your mind of between 3 and 5. And for some it's a few more, but that's still a limited amount of information in one split second in time. Now, what they used to call multitasking, I realized many years ago in my own mind was actually very fast switching between different topics or different subjects. And if you ask any parent getting their kids ready for school in the morning, they'll know exactly what multitasking is. And when they really look at things, it is just a very fast switching. Now, by contrast, you have the greatest human computer right under your nose. It sits in the middle of our chest, and it's connected with our heart. Now, I honestly don't know how much it is the physical heart or an energy that is associated with our heart. But to keep things simple, let's talk about this in terms of being heart-centered. Now, many indigenous peoples still know this, but because of our education systems, it has been overshadowed with knowledge and information and resolving things completely by our thinking mind. But when we find ourselves in an incomprehensible situation, that's when our mind has to stop, because it doesn't have an elegant answer in that moment. But in that moment, when our minds are forced to be silent, then a quite miraculous thing happens. Quite often, the right information will somehow come to us as a package. It might be a visual understanding, but it's always a capsule of information, insights, often in an image, because, as they say, a picture paints 1,000 words. And that's really how the heart delivers information. Now, in my next video, I'll explain how I discovered this in the middle of the night. this easy way of emptying your mind almost at will. So I look forward to seeing you there.